of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet.
Hello children, it's Miss Charlotte here and welcome to the party classroom. It is so nice having you here today. I'm really excited because we're going to be doing some singing later on. But before we do that, can you see someone very special behind me? Mr. Cuddles has dressed up especially to see you today. Don't you think he looks smart? Hello, Mr. Cuddles. You look very dashing in your top hat, don't you? It's even got some sparkly bits on it. Oh, don't you look lovely? You're very handsome. And as well as Mr. Cuddles wearing a little bit of sparkle today, can you see I've put on my sparkly headband? And that's a little bit of a clue as to what we're going to be doing. Can you see all the different colours in it? That's what we're going to be learning about today. All the colours of the rainbow. I really like colourful things. Do you? Do you have a favourite colour? My favourite colour is the colour pink. I think it is so nice and cheerful. Can you see behind me? I also have something very nice and cheerful. Do you like my colourful sparkly wall? And what's very cool about this wall is that I can make it shimmer. Do you want to see? If I do this, it shimmers. Oh, doesn't that look lovely, children? Shall I do it again? Oh, look at my shimmery wall. I think it's fantastic. I think having lots of colourful things is very nice. It makes things so much more cheerful. Now, what we're going to do is some singing, and we're going to sing all about the colours of the rainbow. Do you want to join in with me? Are you ready to do some singing, children? Now, usually the rainbow song can be used as a lullaby, which means it's quite slow and gentle to help you fall asleep. But we don't want to be falling asleep, so we're going to sing it a little bit quicker. Are you ready? Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, and sing everything you see. I can sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Oh, well done, you were amazing. Give yourself a round. Just sneeze. I'm allergic to the rainbow song. Oh, goodness me. I will see you in a moment. Weren't you amazing? What fantastic singing voices today. In fact, I'm going to give you a big thumbs up. Woo! Well done you. It's always so nice to sing, I think. You know how I said I thought things that were really colourful were cheerful? Oh, well, I also think singing is cheerful. So we have loads of cheer today. We can all be cheerful together, can't we? Now, I have gone around my home looking for things that are special to me, that are the colours of the rainbow. Would you like to see what they are? Now, the first colour of the rainbow was red. Should we see what I've got? Oh, this is fantastic. This here is a little doll. But it's not just any old doll, it's very special because it is a Russian doll. Now, I went to school with a girl who was from Russia, and she brought this all the way from Russia as a gift for me. Now, this is quite old now. This must be maybe 18 years old or so. Isn't it lovely? So it's a little Russian doll, but there's something extra special about it. Do you want to see? This doll isn't just one doll, it's quite a few. You can take it apart. And inside, there's another doll. But then you can take this one apart. And inside is another doll. And And inside is another doll. And you can take this apart. And inside is the final little doll. So the first Russian doll we had was quite big, wasn't it? And then you can see it's kind of shrunk down. It's got smaller and smaller until we found this lovely little one inside. Isn't that special? I thought you'd like to see that. And it's red as well. Now the next special object I have to show you is a little yellow chair. And that's because yellow came next in the song, didn't it? Here is a little yellow chair. I don't think I would fit in this chair. Mr. Cuddles, would you? No, we know he wouldn't fit in this chair. This is a chair from a doll's house. Now, my grandmother bought a little doll's house for my brother and me when we were very young. And my mum has been storing it. She's been looking after it for us all these years. And it's got a little bit neglected. It's a little bit dusty and a little bit old and falling apart now. So she gave me the doll's house and said, Charlotte, do you think you could spruce this up? Give it a bit of pizzazz. So I have decorated all the rooms. I've put new carpet in them. I've put new wallpaper on the walls. And I've even made little curtains. And I thought I would take all of the furniture and just make it a little bit up to date, because it was all getting a little bit dusty and it was needing a little bit of TLC, a bit of love. So I've taken this chair and I've put some yellow fabric on it. So I have a little yellow room in the doll's house, which is really nice. So that's my yellow item. Now, the next item I have is something that I can dress up in, and I love to dress up. This here, isn't that lovely? This is called a fascinator. And it's something ladies wear to weddings. And I got this and wore it to my cousin's wedding. And you put it in your hair. Isn't it pretty, children? Shall I put it in? Do you want to see? Now, obviously, on the day it looked a little bit better because I had my dress on as well. And you have a nice little bit of an accessory and a bit of sparkle and razzmatazz in your hair. I think that looks quite nice, don't you? So that's my very special pink item, and pink is my favourite colour. The next one we had in the song was green. I've got here a green heart. Isn't that nice, children? It's got a little bit of string on it and it hangs up in my lounge. I bought the same one for my mum and she's got hers in her lounge as well. So even when we're not together, we can think about each other when we see our nice heart in the lounge, and it's nice and squishy too, which is really nice. Now, the next colour in the song was orange. This is my special orange item. It's a cap. And this here has Holland written on it, which is a country in Europe. It's actually not too far away from where we live. You can get there quite easily by aeroplane or by boat. And this hat was bought by my brother, and he bought quite a few of them. And my family and I wore them to go and support my boyfriend's cousin, who is from Holland, in something called the Transplant Games. It's a little bit like the Olympics, but it's for people who have been a little bit poorly, but they've got better. And they compete or play in different sports. And the Dutch team, or the people from Holland, they all wore orange as their team colour. And because we were supporting my boyfriend's cousin, we all went in these bright orange hats, and we even had some orange t-shirts and jumpers that we wore. So when we were in the crowd cheering for him to win, then he would see us, and he definitely did, because orange is quite a bright colour, isn't it? And my boyfriend's cousin played volleyball for his country, and guess what? He won! He won a gold medal and he also won a silver medal. So him and his team have done really well, haven't they? So that's my special orange item. Now the next one I had on our list from our rainbow song is the colour purple. Now this is very sweet. I've had this for a long time. This here is a little hook you put on the wall and then you can hang things on it. and it's in the design of a dress. So I could hang my heart on it, couldn't I? Oh, that's nice. I could hang the hat on it. Oh, it can hang lots of nice things. So that actually goes in my bathroom. And I hang little bits on it to keep the bathroom looking pretty, which is nice. And then the last special item I wanted to show you was for the colour blue, which is the last colour in the rainbow song. Here we have some nice blue earrings. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they sparkly? Now I've dropped one, children. They're meant to be special. I can't be throwing them around on the floor. Oh, it's because they're quite small. That's better. So these little blue earrings are the earrings I was wearing the night I met my boyfriend. And I was wearing a lovely blue dress that matched them perfectly. So these are my special blue item. So those are all my colourful items around my house that are special to me, thinking about the colours of the rainbow from our song that we just sang. I wonder, your task now is to go around your home and find some special objects, thinking about the colours of the rainbow song. Do you think you can do that? One last little moment before we go and do some dancing. I just wanted to show you this little rainbow. Isn't it lovely? My friend Claire made this for me and posted it to me. Do you remember at the beginning of the video I said I liked things that were nice and cheerful? This is cheerful, isn't it? And she's been making these and posting them to her friends to bring a little bit of cheer at the moment. Isn't that lovely? You might have noticed there are a lot of rainbows around at the moment. In fact, Mr. Cuddles was sitting in my window and he had a big colourful rainbow sign next to him that said, "Thank you to all key workers." But I've moved him in here now so you can see him. And when I go on my little walk around my neighbourhood every day, I see lots of rainbows in people's windows. And there is a reason for that at the moment, children. It is to thank the key workers who are working so hard in our country. They have a very important job looking after all of us. And our mums and dads and other grown-ups that we know all have jobs that are important in different ways. But at the moment, the key workers, the people who are helping everyone in the country, like doctors and nurses and cleaners and delivery drivers and the dustbin men and teachers, all these people and many more are called key workers. And that's why we put a rainbow in our window to say thank you to them for working so hard. Next time you're out on a walk, why don't you see if you can see any rainbows in anybody's window? Or you could draw a rainbow, couldn't you? And you could put it in the window in your own home so when other people walk past, they can see it and know that you're saying thank you to all the key workers. Should we have a little dance now?
Of many colors, it was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby.